It's happy trails for the East Alabama economy as visitors bring in millions of dollars.
A security breach may have exposed the private data of millions of Americans, and a motorcycle accident takes 2 lives over the weekend.
It was hot today across East Alabama, and the temperatures are going to be even hotter tomorrow. We'll have the complete forecast details coming up.
There were a few records broken last Friday night. We'll get you caught up on that in sports. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Katie Edwards.
And I'm Mike Stedham. A Pell City couple were killed over the weekend when their motorcycle collided with a car just north of town. State troopers say 33-year-old Dustin Layfield and 25-year-old Audrey Peen died around 9 o'clock Saturday morning on US 231, about a mile north of Pell City in St. Clair County. The driver of the car was identified by troopers as 35-year-old Billy McAnally of Chelsea. The cause of that accident is still under investigation.
The recreational trails that crisscross Calhoun County pumped almost $10 million into the local economy last year. That's according to a report from the Center for Economic Development and Research at Jax State. The biggest single attraction was the Coldwater Mountain Bike Trail System, which accounted for $3.7 million from visitors spending in 2023. The McClellan Multi-Use Trails brought in another $2.7 million, and the Camp McClellan Horse Trails attracted just over $1 million. The Chief Ladiga Trail, which is undergoing a major expansion this year, accounted for $2.2 million in 2023, and that number is expected to increase when the final leg is completed in 2025. These numbers reflect direct and indirect spending by visitors who came to the area to use the trail systems. The report estimates that the spending led to an additional $1.5 million in taxes collected and supported a total of 98 jobs. When we return, a major computer hack may have jeopardized the private information of millions of Americans.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
Millions of Americans may have had their personal information stolen this summer when a company doing background checks was hacked. USA Today reports that National Public Data faces a class action lawsuit claiming that it did not safeguard the information that it gathered from other sites. The information may include as many as 2.9 billion full names, current and past addresses, social security numbers, and information on parents, siblings, and other relatives. NPD issued a news release acknowledging the hack, which says that it might have begun last December. The company said it cooperated with the law enforcement and governmental investigators and have conducted a review of the potentially affected records. It also plans to notify individuals who were affected. In the meantime, NPD advises people to monitor their financial accounts and report any unauthorized activity immediately. They also recommend contacting the 3 U.S. credit reporting agencies, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, to obtain a free credit report.
When we come back, a popular local attraction is making some changes this fall.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today. This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
Gadsden officials began construction today on the parking lot for the Wedding Chapel and Black Creek Trails at Nakalula Falls. The work is part of a major renovation project expected to be completed next year. For now, visitors are asked to park in the lot near Jack's or at the main parking lot by the gift shop when visiting the park.
The West Anniston Foundation, along with the Coosa Riverkeeper, are planning a free fishing clinic next month in Lake Yahoo Park at McClellan. That clinic will be September 18th. It will teach children how to cast, catch, tie a knot, and handle other fishing techniques. Parents are urged to register as soon as possible for this clinic.
Felt a little bit warmer outside today.
I think summer is pretty much back in full force.
I think so.
But what do you expect? We have a little bit of cool weather followed by a lot of warm weather.
That is exactly right. And to tell us all about it, John Holder is joining us now in the EAN Weather Center. John?
Mike and Katie, indeed, summertime is back with a vengeance across East Alabama. Some of the hottest temperatures so far of the summer coming up this week. We'll have the complete forecast details for all of East Alabama next.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
The temperatures going from below normal last week to above normal this week across East Alabama. 93 for the high today, above the average. Our average high now dropping down to 89 for the first time in a couple of months. Low temperature this morning, 63. A big warm up today. Temperatures rising by 30 degrees from early this morning to the middle of the afternoon. Record high temperature 100 degrees, the record low at 54. Look at those days continuing to shorten. Sun rising at 6:14 tomorrow morning and the sun setting tonight at 7:16. Weather on your street for a Monday night. Hoke Street in East Gadsden in Etowah County, clear skies, and we're kind of in a pattern where we have very hot days, but we have relatively cool nights, and that will continue tonight, late tonight. Very pleasant outside, 65 in East Gadsden. Coming up on your Tuesday, we promise you the temperatures are going higher, and that's the case. One word, hotter on Gate 5 Road out of the Alexandria Valley. 96 for the high tomorrow. Plenty of sunshine, no rain in the forecast. A brutally hot summer day coming up tomorrow. Still August in Alabama. For the rest of the work week coming up, heat and some showers. We're going to balance this thing out just a little bit on Pinson Road out in the Welborn community. Temperatures are going to remain very hot, way above the average by about 8 to 10 degrees, mid to upper 90s for the rest of the work week. But beginning on Thursday, we're going to bring back some late afternoon, early evening scattered showers and thunderstorms, providing a little bit of relief across East Alabama. Here's that 7-day forecast, and you'll see no chance of rain tomorrow, no chance of rain on Wednesday, really identical days with highs about 96 degrees. The hottest day will actually be Thursday, but we will have about a 20% chance of a pop-up shower or thunderstorm with the heating of the day, the high 97. Friday going to be another very hot day, and again, not much relief as far as showers and thunderstorms go. Maybe a 1 in 3 chance of a shower Friday afternoon. A little bit better chance of a scattered shower or thunderstorm for the weekend and for Labor Day on Monday. Highs will back down into the low 90s, nighttime lows in the low 70s, and about a 40% chance of a shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon. Pretty typical Labor Day weekend forecast here in Alabama. Let's look at those highs tomorrow, and as you see, 96 in both Anniston and Gadsden, some upper 90s, 98 degrees, 99 degrees. You're going to see some of that down here in the Black Belt of Southwest Alabama, and we really believe we may see some triple-digit official numbers before the week is done, especially on Wednesday and Thursday across East Alabama. I will be back here right here at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning for your Tuesday weather at a glance, and right back here tomorrow evening for EAN Local News as we'll continue to detail just how hot it's going to be the rest of the work week. A big week, an opening week of high school football across East Alabama, a thriller in center between Piedmont and Cherokee County. We've got all the details right now in sports with Jordan Smith. Jordan?
Thanks, John. Last Friday night, the Piedmont Bulldogs traveled to Cherokee County to start their season off in normal fashion in the Battle of Highway 9. The Bulldogs started the game off with a 98-yard touchdown drive, and from there, it was a barn burner for both teams. Piedmont would end up winning the game in the last 6 seconds of the game with a touchdown pass that you see here from Cole Wilson to Ish Bethel to defeat the Warriors by a score of 34-27.
Well, you know, we were fortunate to get a stop down there. Our defense bowed their necks, and we got a big stop in the red zone. And our kids made plays. You know, I give Cole Wilson, our quarterback, a lot of credit. Our offensive line protected. And then, you know, we were able to get the ball to Ish and Raleigh a little bit. And those two guys made plays all night and definitely stepped up on that last drive when we needed them. And all three of those guys made plays.
Quarterback Cole Wilson led the Bulldogs through the air by completing 31 of 40 passes for 391 yards and 5 touchdowns. Raleigh Pinto also had a big night after coming off a season-ending injury last year. Pinto had 20 catches equaling 248 yards and 3 touchdowns, and that gave him the second most catches in a game in state history.
We did worry a little bit about Raleigh because, you know, coming off an injury and hadn't played a lot of competitive sports in a while, so I was worried a little bit about him. But, you know, that kid takes care of himself, works out extremely hard. He's rehabbed himself in his knee really well over the past year, and you know, he takes care of his body, and it showed tonight because you know, we rode him pretty good there. He had a big night, and a lot of big plays out of him, and just super proud of him.
I mean, I can't even put into words. I mean, watching all those games last year when I was missing out, it broke me. But like, this is just, it gets me kind of emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put in so much work off that injury, and I'm just so glad I can come out here and, you know, we can get this win. Man, this means everything to me.
Last year, Piedmont had an unprecedented season after having several players fall to injury. Coach Miller says after the big win last Friday night, it was a big, huge confidence builder for those going into the rest of the season.
It's a huge confidence booster for our kids. I mean, we thought we were pretty good going into the game, but this just validates what we thought. You know, beating look, Cherokee County's going to win a lot of games. Game tonight could have went either way. They got a great team. Take nothing away from them. It's just a great high school football game, but it's going to give our kids a lot of confidence as we head into region play next week. And, you know, it's good to start out with a win, week 0, against a really good team.
The Bulldogs jump into Class 3A Region 6, play this week on the road at Sachs. The Ohatchee Indians were also in a tight game and setting some records last Friday night against the New Hope Indians. Ohatchee was no stranger to Friday night to the end zone, but neither was New Hope. Both teams scored a combined 147 points, setting the second most points scored in a game in the state. The Ohatchee Indians won the game in the last seconds of the ball game with a 34-yard Hail Mary pass from Jake Robertson to Braden Collins to defeat the New Hope Indians by a score of 76-71. That's it for EAN Local Sports. Let's head back over to Mike and Katie.
Thanks for the update, Jordan, and thank you for watching today. You can find us every weeknight on Facebook and YouTube, our website, and on Rumble.
Just go to the platform of your choice and watch our news, sports, and weather coverage whenever it's convenient for you. We'll see you back here Tuesday for your news on your schedule.